I think I do. I'm trying to remember the book. On the Come Up is about 16-year-old Brianna who lives in Garden Heights, just like Star. But Brianna's life is quite a bit different. Brianna wants to be a rapper. She sees hip-hop as a way of saving her family from their situation, which has been turned upside down now that her mom unexpectedly lost her job. But when a song Brianna makes goes viral for all the wrong reasons, she finds herself in the center of a controversy that's too big for her to control. But her family situation is getting worse, and she's desperate to make it, even if it means becoming the very thing that everyone has made her out to be. This is a book about hip-hop. It's a book about finding your voice and making yourself heard. It's a book about fighting for your dreams. And it's a book about what it means to be a young person in this world when people focus more on how you say things as opposed to listening to what you say. So find your voice, make some noise. My former rap career, it's hard to call it a career because it was so short-lived, but my experiences as a rapper when I was a teenager definitely helped me as I wrote on the Come Up. It helps me in general with writing because, for one thing, hip-hop doesn't hold back. It doesn't shy away. It says things that are truthful, even if they make people uncomfortable. And that's what I try to do as a writer. But with On the Come Up specifically, writing the raps, I definitely had to think back on my experiences as a rapper and the art form and learning the art form all over again and figuring out how to make Brianna express herself through rap the same way that I did when I was 16 years old. I think there are bits and pieces of me in both Brianna and Star in different ways. So Star and I are similar in the sense that we both went to schools that were very different from our home environments, and we found ourselves being two different people in two different worlds. Brianna and I are like in the sense of we love hip hop, we love rap. We at one point both saw it as a way of expressing ourselves. And I'm also like Brie in the sense of I want to take care of so many people in my life as much as I can. And so her desire to make sure her family's okay, that's something I always have inside of me. So I'm very similar to her in that sense. But yeah, I think there are bits and pieces of me in both of them, not too much. But yeah, we're all similar in some sort of way. I choose to write for teenagers. I jokingly say I choose to write for them because I've given up on adults, but to some extent I have. But I think young people have so much power, more power than they realize. Young people can use their voices to make change. We are seeing that globally. We're seeing so many young activists rise up and make themselves heard and get things done. And it's important for me to influence the next generation in that sense so that they don't repeat the mistakes of past generations. I'm very excited about the film adaptation of On the Come Up. We have a lot of the same people involved who helped create the Hate U Give film adaptation, same director, same producers, with an added addition, me. I'm a producer on the Come Up this time. I think it's gonna be an amazing love letter to hip hop. And it's gonna be also a love letter to powerful young women to tell them that we see you and we hear you and to keep making some noise. I am working on my third book at the moment, and there's not a whole lot I can say right now about it except the fact that it is set in Garden Heights as well, and the main character is someone my readers will know, but it is not a sequel to The Hate U Give or On the Come Up. Okay. My apologies. See, I forgot my manners. I get on the mic because it's my life. You show off for girls and cameras. You're a pop star, not a rapper. Vanilla Ice or a Hammer. Y'all hear this crappy dumping out? Somebody get him a pamper and a crown for thee. The best have heard about me. You can only spell brilliant by first spelling Bree. Now see, naturally I do my stuff with perfection. Better call a bodyguard because you gonna need some protection. And on this here election, the people crown a new leader. You didn't see this coming to your ghostwriters didn't either. I came here to ether. I'm sorry to do this to you. This is no longer a battle. It's your funeral, boo. I'm murdering you. On my corner, they call me coroner. I'm warning you. Tell the truth, this dude is boring you. You confused like a foreigner. I'll explain with ease. You a casualty in the reality of the madness of breed. No fallacies. I spit melodies, causing fatalities and do it casually, damaging rappers without bandaging or managing my own label, my own salary. Actually, factually, there's no MC that's as bad as me. Miles, that's cute, but it don't make me cower. I move at light speed. You stuck at per hour. You spit like a lisp. I spit like a high power. Breeze the future and you today like Matt Lauer. You coward, but you a G. It ain't convincing to me. You talk about your clothes, about your shopping sprees. You talk about your Glock, about your ICE. But in this battle, they all talk about me. Free.